Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Definitely merit to a Jax pick here on R5, not Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser's not the pick. All right, well. Jax would be so valuable because
top side, at least try to help the Mordekaiser that's just bleeding out. But instead, he went in for Cuz in recent times.
So a lot of players would rather just play ping pong over and over and over. Here we go.
Yeah, they're going to look for the hook here, and they're just going to get both of them in one. As Tucson says, well, I'm not even going to flash, as well. That was not on point. He nearly died. And up at the top side, here's Kana just going to get the solo kill. Not sure how that happened, as maybe Solon went a little bit too deep that time around. Faker has the flash available, and, well, just going to use that.
In that situation, we do know that Kana did expend his flash in order to do it. So something.
A bit of pressure. Had the haunting guys at that point, but Camille might have to hold on to that, as we do have a nice little grab on a Tucson, as he's going to go down again. And that was just a straight up
Dom.
All right.
Oh, man. I don't know where we're going.
Yeah, I have no idea. We're down.
Yeah.
When she goes back in the portal jump, you're able to get a nice little burst combo off. Push now into the mid lane and try to take this tier 1 turret.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to get it with the Rift Herald. Gold. So, yeah. Got tagged just a little bit.
In the last 3 or so minutes, T1 have, well, they're going to bubble the Tom, who is just going to get pulled and is going to use his stopwatch. He's got flash, but no reason to use it here, as he's just going to go down for the 3rd time in this game. That is a very awkward spot for Faker to be in, but this time on the distortion from Kuro. We got a bit of a trade down in the bottom side. Kana.
Obliterate strike miss.
Yeah, but he's got that big shield, and actually Sohan is going to try to get away. He's going to miss on the sweep. The flash is predicted, as Sohan is running away quite well, but now the rest of T1 is coming on down, and KT is not running at the Baron. Well, okay. There you go. Putting up the Pengu right before taking the kills. I mean, they're not fighting over any objective. They've let 4 of their outer towers go down. Predictability, I feel like, in terms of Zoe and Varus. Varus is not very mobile. Zoe portal jumping back, and Tucson might just die again here. He's very tanky with the stone plate, but I don't think it matters. He is going to flash, but still going down. And now Kog is left in the back line. The Faker going to go in and pick up the kill and the flash. Just flashes away. And that is going to be another 2 kills to T1. They don't have the Baron, but they're still just going to push down the mid lane and try to take this inhibitor.
Yeah, and I mean, this is just looking like it could even be the end of the game, depending on, well, no, it looks like they're not going to go for it. But depending on what KT would end up doing.
Very far behind. Definitely does feel like Tucson, unfortunately, is a little bit off today, as they're going to try to get this 3-on-1 eventually down onto Kana. Sohan has to flash there. In comes the Varus. Sohan gets so low, and actually it's going to get devoured, but here's the rest of T1 trying to challenge in here. Sohan very low, and that is a massive amount of AoE coming in. And they're just going to try to run at Kuro. They can't quite get onto him just yet, but picking up the flash, it is going to be enough. That was a really sweet timed stopwatch, and Faker is going to survive.
And that's the end of the game.
That's it. There you go.
So T1 are going to walk away. 12-1 is the game score, and it really felt like nothing happened.
Yeah, that game was really weird, man.
This is one of the weirdest games we've had in the LCK, I think, in 2020.
Yeah, it was kind of like nothing happened until they had a little fight. He's not going to actually Hex Flash. Okay, they're going to kill Tucson again. That's not very nice. But you got to do what you got to do to get your team. Well, they're going to give an extra kill to Amy. GG, 13-2, the final kill score. And
I hope,
wow,
we're going to, ready? Atro, there it is. There it is, Valdez.
I knew it. Oh, never mind. Just kidding.
Well, it's still
really had a chance to do anything in game number 1, so. They're just going to try to dive the Silas here, but Trundle is in position.
What?
Is just, okay, he's just going to die. All right. Yeah, and KT are going to take this without much of a hitch. You don't see that T1 is really looking at getting over there.
Because he has so much gold. He has biscuits. He's going to eat that biscuit right now. Getting as much HP as he can.
They're just going to jump on him, and he actually survives for an incredible amount of time, and that's going to be 2 kills. Both of them going to Smeb. As
up. Aiming should be able to raise this turret, shove one more wave, and then still recall, and everything should be fine.
Well, this is kind of reaching. They're going to try to get on top of the Silas here, and Effort is going to flash and barely survive. Did take eventually 4 of them to come on in. Baker doing a little bit more poke damage, and the Ornn is just too busy down the bottom side. And now he's in a little bit of an awkward spot. Here comes Effort. May just decide to try to get on in there for the team. Here comes the call of the Forge God, and, well, he's going to get the knockup, but he's still going to die. As, meanwhile, in the mid lane, KT just going to take mid-tier 1.
Whoa! All right.
Yeah, nice singing. I enjoyed it very much. Yeah.
And so that's just going to be Infernal Drake picked up for...
Yeah, that was really weird.
Kataming.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a Thanos snap.
Yeah. Here is the ultimate, and now Effort is in a bit of trouble. And Faker into the back line is not going to find that value. He is so low. Man. And Aiming actually is doing a lot of work here. Teddy not quite able to get enough damage in. There's that pillar. The pillar bot doing his job up against the Aphelios, who is trying to go 1v5, but he cannot in this scenario. And they're just going to say, well, let's take the
Faker.
Well, they want to actually challenge it here.
Yeah, this is...
Now, Tucson is low, but everybody else is pretty much full health. They're going to snipe Tucson, and Aiming's going to go down too. At least the Baron goes away to KT, but they're going to try to funnel them in here. It's 5v3. Cuz trying to find that engage, and now Kana coming in from behind is going to knock Kuro back. Bono should get out alive. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to snipe him, and actually so does Ornn. So they pick up 3 kills in the trade for the
scariest point yet. When the Death Dance comes online, that's when he's going to be the real raid boss. So very unfortunate. KT didn't just pick up the Infernal Drake. They could have brought themselves to Soul Point. And given the assumed GPM on Teddy, he wouldn't get the Death Dance.
Yeah. And, well, at least they're able to get a good amount of value from that, especially because the Infernal was left. And, what? He's just on vision there, just gives his life
here.
Yeah.
Not actually going for Death Dance. And so...
Oh, let's take a look at this trade. Already very low is Kuro. The Kingslayer is down. He's trying his best, but poked down from range is the Silas. Kana gonna get it behind. He's the supporting cast, but he's still gonna do insane damage. That's the Infernal right before the fight. The TP is late. That is a big depth charge from Effort, but he's pretty low here as trying to fight front to back. This is very disjointed. Ulting out is Cuz, as they can't get a front-to-back for T1, and now Ezreal is just trying to chop him down. There's that pillar on the Teddy, as Pillarbot is doing well, and now the Ezreal is doing so much for his team. Teddy left out to dry once again, as down he will go. Here comes Kuro on the chase. He's not going to get those chains to land. There are a lot of over. Yeah.
The Aphelios at this point. Baker can't find an angle. From the top, Kuro managed to get onto him with the chains.
Oh, the knockup on a Baker in live. He flashes, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this one. The link up, and there's the kill as Baker just going to get clawed out there in the mid lane.
Tanya's Paradox, by the way, was the ornament by Silas. So getting that extra little bit of armor is super valuable. KT might say we have to try to end here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they're just going to try to go for it. They still have the Baron in 20 seconds on Faker. There's not too much wave clear. Teddy can't get in range, actually. Really struggling, but that is a huge ultimate. The Moonlight Vigil coming in, but Teddy is going to get pillared. Can he fight front to back this time? Stopwatch is big for Kuro.
Baker in 4.
Oh, man, the poke is coming out big now from T1, and Aiming is trying to carry. Nearly able to take out Kana, and he will. And will they just continue on the push? They have another wave coming in now. But here is Cuz.
And Infernal is going to be up in a minute and a half. Baron will dissipate by then. KT are doing...
Engage. Front-to-back team fight. Allowing
Whoa.
their Aphelios to do anything.
Whoa.
And Faker is now out of the fight. Once again, as now they're going to push another turret here. No more Baron, though. You can see some poke coming out once again from T1, but they're going to stick around, take the inhibitor. And that will be 2 that KT will pick up here.
And you can see T1, they don't have like an Ocean Dragon, so interestingly enough, these events...
Oh, effort. He's caught here a little bit.
Oh, he managed...
Can he make something come of this? He's going to fail his flash, and no, he's just going to die. That's a little bit of AoE damage on the backside. Try to get in there just yet. They're going to take a turret. And KT. Now, both these teams are going to be on...
Cuz is going to go in with an E. It's not going to do anything. Apparently, it's strong enough to knock Orna. There you go.
Try to
yeah, they want to end it while they have the Baron amplified stats as well as the super minions fighting for them as well. That's going to add in a lot of damage value, a lot of buffer.
Push coming in now onto mid inhib. Should be easy for KT.
Yeah, they're going to go for the triple inhibitor. They get it.
Look at this turret. I mean, this is like a paper turret. They can poke it once. Just going to let the cannon do the job. That's a lot of poke, though, and they get the knock-up on aiming in the back line. Is this T1's chance? That's a nice knock-up from Smep, though.
Oh!
Huge Moonlight Vigil with the AoE damage in the back.
Nice!
T1 might have done it. They're going to turn it around. Aiming is going to go down. Kuro and Bono somehow getting away, and Tucson is going to buy a little bit of time, but now it's 5 on 3 as T1 are just trying
get
to
it in range. You can see they're holding on.
I think they're only going to get an inhibitor here. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're...
Volibear
doesn't have ult. He doesn't have ult.
No, they're not going to go for it.
The Infernal, get the soul, take the fight.
They're going to do it.
Take the fight.
They take the soul.
It was pretty bad for T1 before, but now it's going to be more than fine enough for their champions. Oh,
take a look at the damage. I mean, this is... that just might be it.
He whipped.
He missed, though. Okay. Tucson going to get knocked up, but this is totally disjointed. It's 3 and 2 right now. Smeb is all alone. He's running away. Trying to burst the Baron.
If Kuro stole Volibear ult and they all ran at the turret and disable it,
yeah,
maybe that would be a way?
They're distracted by this wave.
Yeah.
A little bit of...
I'm just really surprised. You know, this is times where Bard would be so cool with magical journeys like running.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Wait, what was that? He missed. Okay, he got the flash out of Kuro,
Oh,
and now Cuz. That is a really big stopwatch, but can they do anything from it? The flash is not enough. That is a big knock-up on a Teddy, but everybody's bunched up for the Aphelios to just auto them in their face as aiming is desperate to get value. He's going to survive, but the Death Dance is going to get him in the back, and I think T1 have done it. Just like that, Cuz ends up being the sacrifice, and that should be the end of the game.
And that is going to be it. KT, they tried to overcome everything. They had several points to actually win this game.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's not going to be enough. And T1, they're going to walk away.
Yeah, that's it. GG. As the victory comes in, look at T1. Nobody's standing up, nobody's cheering, nobody looks happy at all.
I mean, you can't be after that.